Starlink, SpaceX's internet service, is set to release free satellite connectivity for around 50 different phone models this Thursday, the 31st. As long as you're on the surface, T-Mobile and Starlink promise to maintain high-speed internet anywhere in the world. Elon Musk's company service is called Direct to Cell and has been operating since January 2024 until now on specific devices and regions. Imagine this: you're in the middle of nowhere, no cell signal, and suddenly you can send a message or even call for help. It's like a scene from a movie, something like Cast Away, where Tom Hanks has to figure things out on a desert island, right? Well, this idea of having internet anywhere, even without a mobile carrier signal, has been making the rounds, and the name behind it is Starlink. But is this already a reality here in Brazil? And more importantly, is it free? Stick with me and we'll unravel this story. Starlink, which is part of SpaceX, Elon Musk's company, uses a bunch of satellites orbiting the Earth. Think of these satellites as cell towers, but up in space. The whole point is to bring internet to places where a normal cell signal just doesn't reach. He heard that with this technology, cell phones could connect directly to these satellites without needing any towers nearby. It seemed like a revolution, something that would change how we communicate. So, the rumor that was going around was that as of July 31st, Starlink's satellite connection would be available and free for some cell phones here in Brazil. What does this satellite connection promise? Initially, the promise of this technology called Direct to Cell was pretty basic. The functions would be send and receive text messages, share location with other users, access real-time emergency services. And the expectation is that in the future, this will evolve to include voice calls and even full internet browse. You can imagine the impact of this in emergency situations, for instance. But before you get too excited, there's an important detail about how this network would appear on your phone. And compatible phones? Out of the 50 phone models available for the service, 27 are from Samsung, 12 from Apple, 5 from Motorola, 4 from Google, and 2 from T-Mobile, a telecommunications company that doesn't operate in Brazil. The latest Apple and Samsung phones, the iPhone 16 and Galaxy S25, as well as their full lines, are already compatible with Elon Musk's internet system. I'll leave the complete list in the video description. The free internet controversy. Now, let's get into a pretty sensitive topic, the free internet controversy. In recent days, a rumor has taken over social media in several countries: the supposed release of free Starlink internet for regular cell phones. Major sites like InfoMoney, CNN, and many others reported the news. We even made a video here on the channel, trusting these news portals, which until now were quite reliable. The story, however, is simply misinformation. T-Mobile, the North American operator partnered with Elon Musk's company, clarified exclusively that the satellite connection service is only available to its own customers in the United States, with no plans for expansion to Brazil or other countries. The technology, named T-Satellite, allows compatible smartphones to connect directly to Starlink satellites in low orbit, enabling basic functions like sending text messages, location sharing, and emergency calls, even in areas without terrestrial network coverage. However, this functionality depends on several factors, such as plan type, phone model, and being in a completely open environment. Furthermore, free access is limited to T-Mobile's more advanced plans, while other users need to pay a monthly fee of $10. While Starlink is available in over 100 countries for residential and commercial internet, Starlink for cell phones is currently only available in the United States. This means it doesn't work in other countries' national territories, even if a user has a compatible phone on the list. The company emphasizes there's no technical support, infrastructure, or regulatory approval for this connection outside the US. The confusion fueled by sensationalistic posts shows how crucial it is to verify information before sharing it. The reality of T-Satellite. The partnership between T-Mobile and Starlink really does exist and allows access to the Starlink network for simpler things like sending SMS or making emergency calls to 911, our equivalent of 190. This works because newer smartphones can talk directly to the satellites that are in low orbit. But for that to happen, you need to be in an open area without many obstacles between the phone and the satellite. And there's another point. T-Satellite isn't free for everyone. Customers on T-Mobile's more comprehensive plans don't pay extra, but those on basic plans need to pay a monthly fee of $10. This video doesn't end here. It continues with us talking in the comments. If you found this video interesting, I invite you to become a channel member and like this video. Up here on the top right, I'll leave a video suggestion for you to continue watching with me. I'll see you in the comments and in the next video. See you soon.